Hi guys, Luis here, estate agent in Central Portugal. Today to show you a 1 hectare farm. We are just 15 kilometers from the city Castelo Branco in a village called Café. A 1 hectare farm with this lovely house with 3 bedrooms in the property, legalized, has habitation of course, besides other structures. Has a cellar, has garages, has outbuildings, several of them. We will find a good olive grove, fruit trees, vines, and for water, which is abundant water, we'll have a dam, a borehole, and still a well. So come along with me, let's check it out. And so guys, let us start by the entry. So the property is in length, making a rectangle like this being the widest part, and then it comes towards us, closing a little bit, which will end on a big dam. So the entry, just to let you know that it's an electric gate, but the remote I left it in the house, but I believe you understand that this is a sliding gate, and of course having electricity it is always working. The access is made by this lovely paved road, which is a small road with not a lot of traffic, which basically gives us access to very similar properties as this one. So, as I told you, the property is in length, so we will find at the far end the biggest dam I've seen in a while, the orchard of the fruit trees. Here we have a lovely passage all in stone, which leads to the big well, and then the olive grove on that left side. We have the habitation just here, parking area, of course, parking space. And on the back of the house we will find the nicest vineyard I've seen, lovely maintained, even with drip irrigation. Okay, but let's move on because we have a lot to see. So entering, you can have your parking space around here, so accessible by any car, of course. And the property is all walled up. By the way, let me show you that. It's all walled up like that and then fenced on top. Okay. We will only have a small piece on the back of the house which is not. Other than that, all of it is. But it's been created like a green fence to the front road, which is this, with trees and other types of vegetation and vines even. So in a matter of a couple of years, I'm sure it will be completely closed with the green fence, which is very nice. We have strawberry trees also, abundant. But let us start first with the house, which is usually where I like to start, and then move on to the rest of the property. So, 3-bedroom house, where we have a main entry right in front of us, and then to the side we will find another entry or exit to the bedroom area. Okay? Where we, on the right side, have this porch area also there with a stone dining table, but we'll go there. So in front of the house we have this lovely porch, and please do pay attention to all of the details in stone, which the property is beautifully made of. A lot of decorative pieces in granite stone, because most of these were repurposed from demolishing sites, like these 2 ones, for example, when going up this small staircase, quite beautifully done. But of course we do have an entry here without steps, so wanting or needing to have an access for a wheelchair, for example, yeah, no problem. And then we have this lovely porch, which the structure is in steel. So this is not wood, so it's made to last. And the front wall, it's all in big slabs of granite stone. Quite beautiful. And also the cobblestone around the house, it's all like this, so it's a more clean surface, because during the winter, of course, it will be raining. But around the house you have this clean area all around the house. So the house does have alarm, it's just there because they don't use the house that much. Basically this is a holiday home, so they just, out of being able to sleep better, they just installed the alarm. Very well, when coming in we find this big and living room and kitchen area, which I like to call these the family rooms, which they are basically. So the memories for sure will be created on rooms like this. All lovely furniture, which can stay eventually, if you have interest in it, can stay with the house. This leads to the side of the house where we have that outside porch. I'm going to show you later. But this is an over 50 square meter room. On this right door we will find the bedrooms, and here we have dining space for a more formal dinner. We have this living space here in front of the fireplace, which does have a wood burner with a granite mantle, and all of the structure is in granite, quite beautiful. And then a more daily table for meals or breakfast, and then the working space of the kitchen and countertop. So you do have space for storage up and down with these cabinets. This is open because it's a space for a dishwashing machine, so you can put it. And then you have the hob, which runs on gas, and the exhaust system just there. And to warm up the water, we have this boiler here, which runs also on gas. And on the side of the house, we have the gas deposits. So lovely, lovely, lovely room. So besides this door here, just a curiosity, this door is in wood, but lovely wood. This is new wood, okay, shining. All of the rest, they are already on aluminium. Single glazed, but good windows. But also, and for example, this one has a fly screen already. Besides the outside shutters in aluminium to protect the house from the sun, which I will show you when we exit. And now from here we go to the bedroom area, where we have a wardrobe here for storage, and then 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So on the house you will find 1 single bathroom. You do have another one outside to support wherever you may be doing there, but inside you only have this one. It's a full bathroom. We do have a sink with a nice mirror, toilet bidet, and a bathtub just there. And with a window, which is always nice for you to breathe the room. And still, at this far end of the bathtub, you have space for a washing machine, if you want to do it here, or you could do it outside, because you do have space for it. And this is the usual guy. Morning. And well, let's start with this first bedroom, which is not the biggest one, okay? This is the middle one regarding size. And this goes to the side of the house, completely private. So you have your trees, no overlooking neighbors, nothing like that. You do have fiber optics also, and I'm telling you this because you do have the antenna there for television on all bedrooms. And again, this furniture may stay if you want to. We do have there, this comes from the fireplace, so during the winter it recuperates the heat from the fireplace into this bedroom. So this will be very cozy. That's the other access outside, entry or exit, depending on how you use it. We're going to use it after. Then here, second and biggest bedroom. You can even see the size of these 2 beds, also to the side of the house, the window, with outlets everywhere, so it's prepared as a modern house. And this one does have a wardrobe fitted, okay? These are the sensors for the alarm. And here the third bedroom, which is the smallest, but even so you can fit whatever bed you want here. Let me lead you to the far end. What I was telling you, antennas, okay, for television and outlets. And this goes to the side. So the 2 bedrooms are, the ones we've seen are for the other side, and this one to the entry. But as you can see, completely private, but still catches a lot of sun. And this is morning. What time is it? This is 11 and 8, so the sun is here. And you have space to fit a wardrobe just there. All of the pavement of the house is styled like this. All of it, it's all the same, okay? Bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchen, everything. So we came from there, and from here we go to the side of the house where we find an aluminium modern door, okay? The front one is in wood to give that more rustic look. And right on the side, where you can have good meals with friends if you want to, we find this lovely porch with stone pillars, granite pillars. And this structure is in wood, treated wood, with light, of course, electricity, and you will have outlets even there. So this is a slab in granite, okay, this big boy, so it's a big one. And we will find around the property a lot of taps like this one imitating a small fountain, so water coming, which you can choose from the well, dam or borehole. And by the way, the borehole is somewhere here on the garden, okay? Which is a deep hole in the ground. But let me just turn you back a little bit before going to the back, if not we lose our orientation. So from here we go to the back of the house, where we will find the cellar, the wine cellar, the outside kitchen and other structures. But we will circle around. I believe it's easier for you to understand. So what I was telling you about the outside shutters are these ones, okay? Which ideally, during the summer days, of course, it prevents the sun from going straight into the windows and warm the room up. So yeah, and by the way, they are quite beautiful. So let us orientate ourselves. Entry there, we walk this way, we enter the house just there. Here it's another fountain with a tap of water, and this is a beautiful green garden with a lot of flowers around it, where we have that dining area. And here we have the limit of the property. Again, you'll always find taps of water like this spread around along the property. These, just a curiosity, it's a strawberry tree, which do not bring strawberries, okay? They bring this fruit here, which will turn red when it's ripe, but it's not a strawberry. I don't know why was it called strawberry tree, but yeah, strawberry trees, which you can use, or you can eat it like so, or you can make aguardente, which is a very alcoholic beverage we have in, like a brandy we have in Portugal. We even have a still here at the house, at the wine cellar, to do so. So, vineyard, we'll come back to this, but just want you to come to this side and explain that all of this area, and on the right we will find the winter kitchen and the wine cellar, and from the back of the house and around, all of this is paved with cobblestone. So during the winter it's always a clean surface. So we were there. So you have this nice patio to enjoy during the night if you want. And upstairs here we have the barbecue area and the pizza oven, what we call winter kitchen. I'll show you a garage on the side, but here the wine cellar. And this word adega means exactly that, wine cellar, which is down there. So come along with me. And please do tell me if you love this or not. So it's underground, everything made in stone, all of the structure is granite stone, the floor, the walls, everything. A lot of decorative pieces around, and this is basically where the wine is made. A small sink here, which was repurposed from the demolition site. Even this small tap here, which if you turn the head, it's a shower. So quite beautiful. You'll find a lot of this around the house. So it needs another one like me to give value to this stuff. I do love it. Okay, so some shelf for storage. Even the floor It's in cobblestone. This, it's an open box for you to clean this with a hose even. It goes to a separate septic tank, just for this water. And here we have this platform where you have this, which is where the second fermentation is done. Okay? And then some secrets to pass the grapes from upstairs down here. So there will be some things to be explained during the visit, of course. So lovely, lovely wine cellar where you can do proper wine tastings or liquor tasting or aguardente. And you have these open windows, this one and that one, just with a mesh to prevent birds and other animals to come in. But it breathes this room and the lovely, lovely wooden door. Very well. So I haven't pointed to it, but I believe you noticed we have gutters both in the back buildings, as in the main house, front and back. And I refer this because it prevents a lot of damping. It happens sometimes in the houses, which flushes away the water from the houses. Very well. So we have this open porch area, which is a big space. Storage over there. This is the pizza oven, bread oven, meat oven, fish oven, whatever you want to do with it. There's a lot of names for it, or just oven. The barbecue over here, quite nice. A sink on the side. And here, the second bathroom, as I told you, which is this one. We have a sink, a shower, it's there, with a window to the side, a toilet in the urinal. Now I know because I've asked this before. And again, this is not wooden structure, this is steel with terracotta tiles, so it's made to last virtually forever. And here on the side, it's what we usually call in Portugal the winter kitchen, which basically is where you have a fireplace like this, which is big, okay, and it's over there. So yeah, you can put a salamander here, or just do an open fire here, wanting. On the old days, this was used to smoke the meat sausages there, while the fire was burning. And you have a sink there, but this is a clean surface, finished surface, structure, so you can do basically whatever you may want to do here. Studio, workshop, music place, so whatever your hobbies may be, you can use this room for. You are close enough from the house and far enough for you to have your privacy here, so I do like these utility rooms, okay, I may call it that. Very well, so moving on. On the side, we have one of the garages, which is this one. We will find another one over there at the corner of the property, next to the chicken coop. So this one is where the tractor is, which is not to stay with the deal, okay? Portuguese man will always give too much, trust me, value to his tractor. But you can easily find one around. You have electric outlets, and this is a clean surface. And the same situation has the rest. The structure is in steel and terracotta tiles. Okay. Very well. So let us walk in front and then turn around, because I need to show you some other things. Here again, I believe you've seen, we have the two bedrooms facing this side, with another stone table and some other small bits and bobs. You'll always find decorative pieces around. And there, it's the gas deposit there where the bottles are, which leads to the kitchen. So nice paved patio around. So coming back, because we walked from here, we have this beautiful vine, okay, with all of the hoses, which is this, with irrigation, with drip irrigation all around, and all aligned and stretched with not iron. Well, I'm missing the word, but I believe you understand this, which allows the vines to grow, of course. It has already been pruned, of course. So, but it's all of this. I will put on the description of the video how much more or less they bring as in wine, of course, in production. So wine cellar is down there. This is that upper part we've seen where the fireplace is. But here I came to here because I want to show you there's some other storages around here. Which this is one of them, to put potatoes or whatever you may want. And here on the side a wood deposit, okay, or other things that you may need. Another tap of water. In here a septic tank for those waters that we discussed down there in this part here, this bathroom. So the water from this building comes to this septic tank, water and sewage. And the main house, I'll show you where the septic system is. Now let us dedicate ourselves to this part. So here the vineyard creates like a rectangle, okay, and on the right side it faces the road, as we've seen. The back part is walled and fenced as so far, and only this corner here, this 90-degree corner here, it's the one which is not fenced or wall. It does have a remnants of an old wall, but it's the neighbor, that part over there. I believe you can see there, and it's higher. The neighbor has no structure here, it's just a small olive grove, nothing more. So you will see him when he comes to attend the olives, nothing more. Of course you can fence it and wall it if you want to. Other taps of water, again you can choose from where the water comes from. And let's orientate ourselves, so house there. On this side, besides other olive trees, we have the olive grove, all aligned. But let us go to the corner here, so I can show you the garage and the chicken coop. It's a nice garage. You even have sandwich panels on top, completely rendered in cement, and electricity outlets and light, like so. And it's finished in cement. So a nice garage or tool shed, yeah, whatever purpose you may want to give to it. In here on this side we have the chicken coop. No chickens at the moment, okay, but yeah, you can put whatever animals or whomever behaves. Just playing over there. Another tap of water, okay, just there. And here we are at the back part, or at the far end of the property, which is in length. It's fenced and it has a wall still with bricks over there. This next neighbor, he does virtually nothing there because he cannot build on this land, so you will have no neighbors. But you do have a neighbor on the next property down there. And I don't know if they live there permanently or not. At least I see a car there. But yeah, you have your complete privacy. Again, taps of water. And yeah, easy to maintain because it has flat. We do have a different terrace down there, but this is flat enough for you to pass a tractor and cut the grass whenever it needs to. So it's quite nice, easy to maintain. More taps of water, cellar, wine cellar, winter kitchen, the house just there, the lovely olive grove. This is the hanging or the clothesline, I don't know what you call it. I've heard different names for this. This is basically where you put your clothes to dry. Please do tell me, what do you call this in your country? In English at least. In Portuguese we call it corda de estender a roupa. Basically the rope to hang your clothes. Very literal. Okay, let me explain you some other things. So you do see some wires passing here in wooden poles, okay? This was allowed to cross the property, okay? But this is telephone and fiber optics. So you can imagine why they allowed the telephone to pass on the property. First, it's very high, okay? It doesn't touch the trees, any car or vehicle can pass under, but you do have fiber optics for internet on the premises, okay? So you will be ready to watch my YouTube tours, please do. And also electricity, I'll show you, because the electricity enters on the property on that white building there, and then it comes to another pole which comes through there into the house, and then it splits into several places. Very well. So the back limit is there, and through there it's a ramp, so it continues to allow a tractor to pass by to the lower part, to the rest of the property, which still is more than half probably. And also from the main gate it passes also. But I want to use a different way for me to reach the lower part. By the way, we have some other trees, decorative trees, a lot of flowers, chamomiles, roses, another white ones which I do not know what they are. Roses, well, this is yellow rose, I believe, other ones. And then vines across, and olive trees. Now, what I wanted to show you here, another decorative piece in stone with some steps going down next to the big well. Let's go down. And look at this, guys. I'm gonna shut up for 5 seconds. Five seconds passed. So this is a walkway from the entry, all in stone, okay, beautifully done, with this wall in stone again, creating the terrace into the upper part, and it's beautiful. This is the fruit grove, more than 10 varieties of fruit trees. But we will walk around, okay, and we will finish our tour at the end of this walkway. So again, another fountain just there, and the well, I believe you understand the capacity of it, no need to sell it more than it needs to. Curiosity, all the waters that come from the gutters, both from the house and the back building, the water is repurposed and it comes channeled, which is buried underground, to that fountain and to that channel there, okay? So the water is collected here, which you may use, of course. All around it looks like the Colosseum, quite beautifully. Some benches here and there, some pieces like this, which are lovely and beautiful. Okay, so this cement, changing subject, this cement pole there is the connection for the electricity, which comes from the house, technical house, which I will show you, to this pole here, and then to the other pole I show you next to the house. Very well, on our right, the same straight line, which is a straight line from top to bottom. And here on our left, I'm not going to walk there because it has recently been plowed, but I believe you understand, this is all the orchard trees. Okay, so all of these are fruit trees, pears, apples, oranges, cherries, peaches, and more. Okay, there's a lot of variety of fruit trees around. And still space, this middle part here, to plant even more if you want to. So this part here, it has some leftovers of some building sites, but this will be removed. Those stones there, and still a little bit more there, this will be cleared, okay? The palm trees are on the property, but they are not indigenous to Portugal, okay? They were just brought here. Yeah, it creates some character. So this part here, I was telling you, there we will find the big dam, you'll love it. But this middle part here, guys, you came up with ideas. Or you just leave it as is, or you plant some more trees, or fruit trees, or you put some wooden cabinets, for example, as a guest house or whatnot. So ideas, of course. And here in front of us, where we see these bamboos, it's where we have the dam, which is in length like this. It's lovely. From the drone, I believe you have a better sense of what it is than down here. It's always a nice perspective. So here the neighbor, again, as I told you, no buildings, nothing. Fenced, walled and fenced. And guys, do tell me if you would swim here or not. I know I would, easily. I swam in worse places, trust me. So this is what is called a spring dam. So no water is channeled here from mains or whatnot. This is just natural water because let us call it the water table. It's very, very high. So whatever water comes around, it fills this, okay? It even has an overflow. So during the winter, when it rains a lot, the soil becomes saturated. So the water won't go over this bank. It has like not like a manhole under to a determined level, which passes the water to the neighbor, which goes to the neighbor's dam down there, okay? And from the drone, I believe you will see some other dams, so you understand that this all around us, it's a place with a lot of water, of course. Over there, for some maintenance, there's even some stairs, and all of this part here is made in granite all around, quite beautiful. And out of security, of course, it's fenced, okay? So one won't fall unless one thing, of course. And this is the limit of the property. So the road comes from there, and this is the back road, the back limit of the property. So the property from here, it goes in length. I'll make a drone passage so you can easily understand. And here, yeah, I believe the perspective is quite nice here for you to understand the size. I do hear a lot of frogs. Here it's the pump where the electricity comes from the building that receives the house, the technical house. I'm going to show you, it's buried. And then hoses buried again to those taps of water around. Okay. Here just another decorative piece, which is a stone bench. Another tap of water. I believe you understood that underground you have thousands of euros just in hosing and taps, okay? And this is the corner, so it's all of this. And here it's almost a straight line, and definitely on the left it's a straight line. Then on this far end we have that vine area, then it cuts a little bit, then the garage. So it's an easy property. So these vines here, these vines here, it's white grapes, okay? So some whites along with the reds will make you a good wine. And please do it. And a lot of vegetation around the dam, okay? Let's continue up. And good fence, okay? Don't think this is those. Good fencing all around and good wall, just there. So the green fence I told you, yeah, it's being made year after year. Some other flowers around the dam, and the dam comes till here. Let us take a last pic to it from this side. So we walk on the. Oh, you've seen a cat! Look at him go! And all of this is the dam. I scared the cat. Look at him. Psst, psst. Hey boy. Very well. So this is the palm trees aligned, and this is the technical house where you receive the electricity, which basically comes from the public it enters on your place, and you have the meters inside. Let me at least show you from the side. So inside here you have the meters, and then basically the owner put up this pole over here and then stretched a line to that pole next to the well and then into the house. Besides being buried here to go to that pump on the house, on the dam. So here it starts all of the strawberry trees, and there are a lot of them. Okay. So basically, again, these are the strawberries. Well, the fruits of the strawberry trees, but not strawberries. So all of these stretch around. That open area, that small stones and leftovers of some building sites here, which will be removed. The orchard there. And by the way, now I remember I haven't shown you the septic tank. So the house is there, and we walk on that side of the orchard tree, and like 10 meters or so, the septic tank is there, which is buried and open into the ground, so it leaks. It's a leach pit, I believe, it's the technical term. And some more olive trees next to the strawberry trees, which they give along very well. A lot of birds, which is the only sound you'll hear around, trust me. So, since I started to shoot the video, I believe a car and 2 bicycles pass, no more than that. And here we reach the entry again, where the house is just in front of us. And here, remember that pathway? Look at this, beautifully done. Which leads to the well. And again to the house. Nice. And this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I keep on posting new properties for sale. About the property, if you have any questions whatsoever, I'll leave my contact details at the very end of the description. See you next time. Bye bye. Cheers.